Sorry for swearing at the beginning. Can you believe that? Making me stay on an angle, man, like straight. I don't like it. I like it turned to the side, but it don't do nothing. Man's decorated it, you get me? Stay weird. What do you know about stay weird? Yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. Danny Styla. I'm keeping this video up. So yeah, welcome to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that shit that the famous people say. Do whatever. Just like it. Like. Yes, Secret Squirrel. I'm good, you know, fam. I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I've come on here to build up my confidence. Probably that probably people will probably knock me down and say, ha ha ha. Like, yeah, the other week, but I put off the appointment last week. They tried to tell me it was a week later. Yeah, we're going to rip out all your teeth on this side, the week after this side. I was like, Ras, I'm still in pain on this side. So I said, I can't do it. So they put me in for tomorrow. Now I've got no way out of it. So tomorrow, it's this side, and then teeth shined, and then basically get everything all like aligned up greatly and look beautiful and look like I've been to Turkey but not been to Turkey. You know, one of them type of things. Yeah, man, free teeth. You need them. I ain't paying no fucking 20 grand. So anyway, yeah, man. I mean, it could have, you know what you ought to have been sort of grateful, right? Yeah, because you know how many people come on live on TikTok is unbelievable, right? What I'm telling you now, yeah, it just says like, you know where it says your name there, Secret, yeah? So it says secret, right? On TikTok now, yeah, this will be scrolling through now with all different names, like boom, 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 boom. So whether you can catch their attention, you see, in that time frame, whether you want to keep them on. But yeah, basically, you know, you've got, no one's really going to get the slogan Newton Heath, are they? Right, because no one's from Manchester. Like, anyway, there's a play, right? Manchester United, you might know this. Manchester United, before we were called Manchester United, we were called Newton Heath Football Club, right? They were all green and yellow. Research it. That was the original Manchester United. In Manchester, the nickname for teeth and Newton Heath. Do you know that, Secret, all the way in Scotland, my friend? Do you know that? Is that like bleeding nationwide, Newton Heath? Because if it is, that's crazy. I knew that as a kid. What, all the way in Scotland? Wow, man. Hey. What, like the nickname for teeth, Newton Heath? I found it funny as hell, me. I found it funny. So it looks like bare knuckle fighting is back, and I'm not participating in none of it. I'll promote it. You get me? Like, I know my boy there, Expo, has just done a video. I've shared the video, told other people to share the video. Someone shared it. Zeus, whoever Zeus is, big up Zeus. Not that we're used to know it. Yes, Zeus. Yeah, I like the way you've got that corporate sign next to your name and all. Makes you look like a proper official YouTuber, bro. Like, are you from the YouTube world? Can you not get man, like, throw me into the algorithm big time? Where every time that I come on, like, I'm just, nah. You get trolled out, don't you? Yin. Liverpool Football Club used to be known as St. Domingo Football Club. Is that what Liverpool was? No way, man. Big up Liverpool, man, as well, you know. My old money at the road from Liverpool as well now. I've got some footage of Leeds. I've been to Leeds last week. I've video recorded loads of it, but I've just not had the. I've been lazy. That's the truth, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. There's no point in lying about it. I've been like, I can't be asked. So that's just me telling the truth there. But yeah, as you can see here now, if the camera was to let me flick to the side like I want it to, instead of it being a portrait, right, it would be this way, right? But you'd be able to see like my little setup here. You get me? Look, man, I've got it going on like a witch, but obviously I'm not a witch. But anyway, it says stay weird. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this shit here, man. It looks like demonic. Look at that black. But then I felt weird then, yeah, because I got a flavour, man. It was called opium. I'm like, right, does that mean like an opium flavour? You know what I mean? I don't know opium flavoured stuff. What the hell are you on about opium? I thought opium was like like one of the worst drugs possible. So yeah, man, I'm on a happy mode. I've got FIFA right there at the side of me. That's not happy mode. Do you know what though? My last 3 games, yeah, I've beat everybody. And then I've not been back on, you know, like just to not wreck the winning streak. You get me, fam? I love it when the chat gets popping me. That's what I buzz off. Pick up the chat, man. Nothing's about the chat. Should we see if we can get ourselves a green room going on? Should we forget this background here? Witchcraft. We don't need no witchcraft going on. Right, let's see what we can do. Oh shit, it's letting me have a green screen, it says it. Oh, we flicked into the green screen. Yeah, we've done it, yo. Hey, this weather though. I better stay still because it like glitches me in and out of it, doesn't it? Right, this weather, yeah, is all right, isn't it? I know that sounds funny, like just mentioning it just randomly like that, but yeah, the weather's nice at the moment. I don't like it when it's too hot, you know. You know, when I can't breathe and I'm dying, and I'm one of them proper guys who's like avoids sitting in the sun because I don't even get a suntan. I just peel like an orange, like a piece of fruit. Sun out your way, Danny. Nah, man, the sun's out there, man. It's out there. It's dead sunny out there, man. Look, the dog's kippered right next to it. She's in front. You can hear people. Whoom. That's the people doing all the gardening, man. I wish a person who lives underneath me had got a garden fucking getting something done. I'm telling you now, mate, letting it down. I'm looking out the window and I'm thinking, yeah, why don't you? You know what I mean? You don't even do the garden. Do you think should knock out and approach the situation? It's a female though, so you can't, can you? You know what I mean? You'll end up on YouTube. Danny Styla went and knocked on someone's door and fucking approached them about a garden, and next minute they'll be making posters about you and all that. It's fucking crazy on YouTube, man. Telling you, it gets nutty on here, man. I don't give a fuck because I've never done anything. I'm actually all right. Like that's the good. Otherwise, I won't come back. Do you know what I mean? Like I won't come back. Like these people, yeah, like who have got mad charges on their lives, right? Yeah, right. Who have got bad histories that are going to come out that make them look like monsters on YouTube. These dark streets of YouTube are gritty, man. It's fuck gritty as hell, man. You've got people like, you know, DH hanging out of a window and you're like that, slobbering and slurring. You know what I mean? Then next minute you've got Brett May with both of his ears claiming to be Chopper, but he's got all the tattoos. You know what I mean? It just don't make sense. And then you've just got YouTube itself, like everybody calling it the streets. I've had a bit of a journey on YouTube for considering that we're only 5 subs away from 800, you know. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because we need it up. We need to keep going up. Like that's the idea, man. So yeah, man. I can't even show you my candles now or anything, kind of, because it's gone out. We're on the green screen and stuff, so we're gonna roll with this. Yeah, tomorrow teeth out, so I can't imagine I'm going to be in the greatest of places. I can imagine I'll be pissed off, man. Yeah, this vape here as well. Yeah, look at the proper one, right? Check that secret, yeah. Watch this. I can't. See the way it says 50% in it, yeah? Yo, this is a thingy. This is one of the ones that gets you high, if you know what I mean. This ain't no CBD one. So it's crazy, man. It works properly. High tech, yeah, normal. I've got the normal ones here that are just like pulls, and you just basically like, it's like you're just sucking it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a bit, but like these ones are like the ones that you get from the shop when you buy when you get an actual, you know, when you get a vape and you've got to smoke it like that type of thing. Yeah, these, and then these here now are showing you how many. It shows one, right, look there, it shows me now, yeah, I've got exactly 50% left of it. So that means I've smoked 50% of it. So, and also it tells me it's got 75% battery on it. How's that happening? How's that a vape? One of the vapes that you buy offline. And here's the box. We've not done anything illegal. And that green screen's making shit go crazy. Right, look, yeah. It's even got, right, it's got a QR code on it. Does anyone want to scan it? Have you got to take your dogs out? I've just done that, Zeus. I've just got back from taking Coco. That's why she's laid there, yeah, not doing nothing. Normally now, me talking, she'd be walking around trying to get my attention. They'd say, come on, Dad, take me out, take me out, take me out. But she's been took out, so she ain't doing all that extra work. And don't talk to me about dog hairs. Secret squirrel. I'm being serious, mate. I've been tackling dog hairs again. It's like a war. And someone might say, well, why don't you take her outside and brush her? I do. When I wake up in the morning, I come in here and there's a barber shop on the floor. And then she'll jump out of the bed. And then when she jumps out of the bed, you just see 1,000 hairs expand. I've got OCD. I'm an OCD type. I am on top of them hairs as they're coming on. I'm grabbing, you know what I mean? I'm doing all sorts just to try and get these hairs because I don't like them. You understand what I'm saying? I've not been sat there doing this hoovering since 7 o'clock this morning to then come on and then be like, yeah, it's still a mess. Like, no, it's clean now. You get where I'm coming from? So yeah, I'm staying with my Spaniel. You can't, how do you keep on secret? I've got a Hoover and all that. I feel like I'm winning. Do you know what? When she were because obviously it's that time of year, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? She's obviously getting a new coat. She goes a different colour. She goes a more goldeny colour. She's a chocolate Labrador. So she gets a bit more, she gets gold on her. And got brown, you know where I'm coming from, man. She don't, come on, man. My dog's a Labrador. It doesn't give me gold. If the dog was to give me gold, I wouldn't be sat here complaining about it, would I? I wouldn't be sat here going, oh, the bleeding dog's hairs. I'd be saying, oh, the dog is sprouting gold off. Man's weighing gold out of the dog, taking it to the scrap yards and weighing gold in. Only if. Imagine she shit out pound coins and bleeding, you know what I mean, all that lot. Like, yeah, nah, man, she don't do nothing like that. She's never done the pots or nothing for me. She's never made me my dinner, even though every single day I've got to get up in the morning, make sure I feed her, you know what I mean, and in the middle, you know, all the time, and then treats as well. We talk about treats, actually. I need to give her a couple of treats. She's not had no treats today, but she's kippered right now, so I think I might just leave her where she is. So what do you think about the about these vapes then, Secret? Do you want you could have one sent. Remember, they're only CBDs, aren't they? You know what I mean, Secret? So it's cool. I never get my dinner cooked for me either. Well, I'd say your husband's not doing a good job then. I would always cook for my wife. Not that I'd ever get married, so I don't know whether that's a good husband. So yeah, man, it's not for me to say there in that sense, but I would cook for my wife, yeah, right. I'd cook for my wife, right, so I could do what I want to do for 3 hours afterwards. So even though I'm cooking for my wife, she probably thinks it's for her, you know, that type of thing, yeah? When really she don't realise it, there's a master plan behind it. The reason why I'm cooking for her is because I've got a tournament on FIFA or something like that, or I've been booked in with Expo to go on Expo, and we're going to be doing some mad court thing or a reveal thing or whatever. Like I'm trying to catch my 3 hour space so I can say to my bird, yeah, are you happy with tea, babe? Yeah, I can't believe it. Cool. Well, what I'm going to be doing now that you're happy, right, I'm off to do my shit now. So that's how I'm cooking, and that's why I'm not. I'm single right now. You get me? And I plan on keeping it like that as well. Let me just put none on. Thought we'd have a laugh there with a green screen. Yeah, we won't go crazy through that. But yeah, like you got to get yourself a few hours. I mean, what do you leave on these type of videos? Messages? Do you leave out? Do you leave advice? You know, my advice for people is like, do what I've just done now. Is beat your confidence and make and like I had to like sort of like in my head it's like press live, go live, wake myself up out of that little weekend like where I've just been dripping, just watching TV, watching what's going on, watching mad videos on the Hedgehog Man, watching Danny G videos. I've been doing all types of stuff, so I've been watching a little bit of the dark side, the YouTube streets. I've been watching a little bit. I am watching none of that Brett dude. I am watching none of that. What else have I been flexing on? Have I been doing any program? Poetic Flacco. I've been onto him. I've been onto the academics. I watched the Kanye interview where he's dressed up with a K outfit. You know what I mean? You know, someone will probably say, I mean, when I watch the interview and he's got a KKK outfit on that's black, right? I mean, some of the stuff that he's doing here, you can't look at him and say that's not fucked up. But in his own world, he's a god, and I don't idolize no Kanye. I don't even like no Kanye West songs, right? So no one be telling me you're a Kanye West fan talking like that, like you're a fan, but like what? I don't even like no music. You want about only like mad music? I do like music. I'll tell you, I'm lying. I like music, yeah, but I don't like his music. His music to me is not music. It's rap. And even if it's not rapping, it's some mad R&B weird shit. I don't like it like that either. Rock me some Diana Ross or some shit. You know what I mean? Some of that 80s shit. That something I don't know, man. That's music. I feel like music died. Like as the 90s, like we'll saying that the 90s was a popping era, man. But only like 50 and Kanye don't listen. I only like 50 and Kanye. 50 is a funny ass guy, you know. This guy has been terrorizing rappers on rap music since day one. Like he is the funniest like guy that trolls, and he's like on the phone, he's like, I told you can't trust him, man. He don't kill Tupac. You know what I mean? He don't got Tupac killed. Like him doing them skits and stuff like that. That goes to show you that no matter what, no matter how rich, no matter what, like you can come and have like a normality, like him come on and troll and just play like that. I like what his son did to Lil Meech, Big Meech's son. He come on the video because 50 said to him, what show? You know what I mean? Because he's like, oh, I'm sorry for taking a picture with Ross. You know, that was just to get my dad some dough because I blew $5 million before my dad got out about a series. It was made about me dad, and I played me dad, and I didn't save him a single beam for when he got out. If I was Big Meech, I'd kick that little mother. I would, mate. Look at what 50 did to his son. He's like, nah, get out of here. I don't rock with you. And then you've got like Lil Meech looking at 50 like, yeah, like he's some stepdaddy or some shit. And then he just threw him away like that because he went and took the picture with Rick Ross or whatever, and you know that type of stuff. His dad. And then little 50 Cent, yeah, I don't know what his name is. call him 50, we'll call him 25 cents, right? So 25 cents, yeah, had to throw his 2p in, right? So he said to little Meech, because he's like, what show? He goes, you thought he was different, didn't you? This is little 50 to little Meech, 25 cents. You thought he was different. You thought that he was like gonna get treated different. Like my dad dropped me out. Like, so you thinking that he was gonna ride and die for you to the end. He was just waiting for you to make a mistake so he could cut you off, cut the brand. He's already got the stuff with Tammy Corrin. He's not already going to release a documentary. He's going to release a Diddy documentary. He's got it on Smash, yo. You can't run with that guy. He's got the scene locked off, man. He's one guy you can't point that finger at and say wrong and no nothing. I'm telling you, man. All them dirty ass mother, right? They've been doing weird shit since day one, mate. We all know about guys getting freaky and all that lot. You know what, right? Yeah, I'm telling you now. Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed these people into people that like to do other things. The ecstasy drug. That ecstasy, mate, that love drug, that's what turned every mother. Let me tell you, man, I don't take ecstasy, man. I don't take it, yo. I haven't been to a rave since I was like 19, mate. Man's 40 years old, so take it how you want to take it. You might sit there and be like, why you sat there? What do you mean, why am I sat? At least I'm sat here. Shit, if you knew that after stuff that I've been through, where I'm from and what, you know, you would be glad that I'm sat here, be happy at what I've got, look at me, and you would subscribe to the channel. Because I've been doing this stuff now for a while. I don't play no character. I play sometimes that energize me. I never play out my role of who I am on YouTube. I don't portray to be no G, none of that, and I don't like that type of activity, that type of talk. It's bullshit. We'll sit here and talk gangsters all fucking day long, you know what I mean? Most of them end up being absolute weapons, right? Fucking documentaries are made about them. Everyone's like that first. Oh shit, look at that guy. And the next minute they're being trolled to the death out of, you know what I mean? And you're just like, I wouldn't want to be one of them. Fucking come and make a documentary on me when I was up to no good. And then fucking 20 years later, I've got to live with it, you know what I mean? When I'm not the same fucking guy anymore, you know what I mean? Retired, ain't no retirement in that game. Let me tell you, man, there's no retirement in being a gangster. No retirement day. Yeah, so get wrapped right back up in something. Or you'll end up trying to live up what you was and you'll never reach the height. And crime's changed as well, like, so you can't these days, I mean, unless you're a super villain, yeah, you ain't really getting away with much. Like when we were kids, we could at least come and do something to make money, like maneuvering, like there was ways to make money. But these days it's like you've got to do extra activity, and that extra activity comes with jail sentences. And you know, my idea would be speaking to people that I mean, you can't get through to them now. You know, man's got nephews that have lunatic kids, you know what I mean, like 19, 17, 18 years old, and they're coming to me and they're showing me stuff, and I'm looking at them thinking, like, what, you know what I mean? What in a bit of a way, what have we created? But they went to school, do you know what I mean? Like the rest of us did, man. Like, we didn't really create the nephews in that sense, man. The society creates it. This rap music. I used to, at first, man was out here. I was thinking everyone's listening to Mazza and going crazy. All these kids are listening to Mazza, and they've all gone mad because they're listening to Mazza. The brains have gone crazy. They want to murder everybody. They're listening to that Murder Side song, and then now they think it's good to shoot people off specialized bikes. So it's like, whoa. But then, yeah, seeing that Mazza had that transformation, come out of jail, had that great mindset, saw potential in himself and his life and the people that screwed him over, and he put it out there, and I written a little something, and he lights up the stuff and then put some, you know, put some emojis. He put the emojis on that with it as if to say, I like the comment type of thing, like, you know, that meant something to him. in what I said, because I was like, because I thought at first this guy is a bad guy. I thought this guy's gonna fucking wreck the communities, man. Like all the kids now think it's dead good to go jail forever. Like, and I know it was like that anyway. But Maz has been rapping from the jail. Like people were wanting to go into jail to be like with like. Wait, like what you in here for? Me, I'm trying to just get inside that booth with Maz and them. You get me? I know just firing the booth up inside this prison. Everyone, whatever jail he was in, I'm guaranteeing that everyone's talking about, yeah, let me get transferred into there so I can spit my lyrics on jailed up here. Yo, Mazza had the plan, man. That kid's a smart guy, yo. Big up him for coming home humbly and like living his life like the way that he is and pushing the message that he's pushing. He's still gonna have to make the drill songs. That is a standard. It's gonna happen. He's going to be coming with songs like that because it's what he's known for. People like his style, the way that he smacks a beat. People like it. I like the shit, Joe. So anyway, also H in Manchester from Moston, same area, sort of near Bugsy Malone, not far from there. Bugsy Malone mentioned Berry New Road a lot. That's right around the corner from Moston. Like the M9, is it the M9 postcode? So yeah, or M14 if it was an M40. I think it might be 40, you know. But anyway, it doesn't matter about the postcode, does it? I mean, this is not London, this is not the fucking postcode wars. But H, the rapper, has been coming out hard and he's saying that he's the only rapper that's left out of the group of rappers that have made it, which is like Bugsy, him, Central C. He's saying that he's the only one that's not changed his image and he's stuck with who he is. And he said, I'm the only one who's still rapping with that accent. You get me? Like, and as if to say, I've not even dropped my Manchester accent where everyone else has changed. Everyone else is changing with it. So yeah, man, I like H. I like the way he's standing on it. He actually says something which opened my eyes. This is where I'm going to start looking into these. Not like I'm going to start investigating them. I'm just going to start doing some DJ academic shit and then claim I'm a civilian if anyone tries to threaten to smoke me for it. You know, and start looking into it. So H says on one of the lyrics, yeah, and I don't believe that he's capping because he says in the song, yeah, I'm the only one in my rap that don't cap, right? So H has always made it known in his songs, look, I don't do bang, 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 right? But he's always let it be known that, of course, bang, bang, bangs are always around me. I've got people that do that type of thing. Now, when he was about bleeding 15 years old and he was rapping, I didn't really believe it. Do you know what I mean? Because I was looking, thinking, this kid's not fucking shooting guns, man. So, flip forward to now. Now he's a fully grown adult, he's got money, knows what he's doing, established, and also he'll have his ride and die guys that have been with him since the beginning. He'll have his hitters, 100%. That's why he's so confident. And also, as well, he's had a few fights and knocked a few people out. And I'm not an H fan either. I like some of the new shit because he's coming off with some flexi, right? I'm not going to play it because the little motherfucker will get me copyrighted, right? And as well, right? Yeah. Who do I think out of Meeks, H, all them like? Who do I think? Bugsy Malone. Look, yeah. I think Bugsy Malone is like the Trigger's the original guy. Isley's cousin. Trigger is the original Manchester rapper MC, right? We seen on the live the other week that when Isley was on the live, that he said that it had 50 million streams or something like that. That's a whole load of streams, man. That new song what Trigger's brought out, and he's an old MC. I need to like this I need to like this up, man. It's in front of me, yeah. And I feel like I need to, you know, when you need to smoke, is it bad? Like you just kind of like do it in and off camera. Oh, you like man set up, you know. This is no joke, you know. Oh man, I've turned off the camera, but this is going crazy. Are we black people or what? Yeah, we're back. Yeah, you like my little sort of shit there. It's supposed to be this side though, man. Like, why is YouTube doing this to me? Making me have it on a straight? So, our secret here is Yeah, I don't listen to 50s music. I don't either. It's his persona, literally. Like, he's out there, isn't he? You got to think what I like about. You see what's good about that here. He's not making music, but he's still relevant. How do you do that? Because some rappers are still trying to make being rapper right now. Yeah, is bullshit. Right, you may as well be a content creator. There's more money in content creating than what there is in rap music because you've got to go through distributors, labels, fucking all sorts. All right, unless you're a solo artist, you still got to fucking distribute it. What are you gonna do? Just put it up on like, nah, you need a distributor, man. You need a distributor, then promotion and all that extra shit. So to be a content creator, literally, yeah, obviously it me, but this guy sticking cameras on, making thousands of pounds sat there from the sofas, and I ain't sat on a sofa neither. So I'm just saying that some do that. I was listening to a guy called Tay Capone, yeah, man. He used to be called Tay Savage. Video was that? Yeah, I don't. Tay 600. That guy anyway, man, from 600, man. He used to roll with Rondo number 9 and LA Capone and yeah. Now he caught that and because LA died. Oh man, it's too much to get into. It's that Chicago stuff, man. They all killed each other, wipe out the whole lot of gangs, wipe out each other, and then kids grow up and then they want to wipe out each other. It's just crazy. I can't keep up with it, man. It's all murders and shit like that, man, and all over YouTube. When I go on there, look at this stuff at the moment with Big U. You know what I mean? The guys are rolling 60s crip. Yeah, he's about rolling 60s. My man's like 60 years old, recalled out of his mind, getting done for extorting everybody. Yeah, man, he's Suge Knight in it out, man. He thought he was Suge Knight. He thought he was Suge Knight, that guy did. Big U thought he was Suge Knight in 2025. You can't be Suge Knight in 2025. You go to prison. It happened to Suge Knight. You don't emulate someone who went to jail for their antics and behaviour. We need a lighter, man. I feel like 607 sat here right now, man, with my spirit world going on. Nah, man, the candles blew out. Not the candle, but look at the stay away, man's like the stay away. I've got a setup. You get me, secret. I told you I'd get a super setup, but when I've got a mad light and everything. I'm pissed off though, you know, yeah, because this light normally turns off. So this now, yeah, right. That's me cat. That there, yeah, is like me ghost candle. You get me, like that's like my. You're probably thinking like this is not a setup. Like don't take the piss. Like this is a set. Like people start like secret. I can see that you're writing that's no setup. Like secret, don't do me wrong. Like I paid $2.99 yeah for that stay weird time. I thought that everyone on YouTube every now and everyone acts weird. So I just thought I'd say to everybody, keep it up and stay weird. I will. Especially smoking these space cookies. That's what this shit says. Space cookies. Look at the side of it. It says space cookies. Have you got any chance of surviving when you sat there doing space cookies live on camera? Like, what do you know about that? Anyone that passes through, smash the like button. Like I say, man, let me tell you something. On that YouTube, yeah, not YouTube, on that TikTok now, right? Pure people come through. I mean, it's like being on stage as Justin Bieber himself singing that song Lonely, and everybody there just listening to you, not saying a word. But there's fucking thousands of them. They do come through like, but I can make you a sign for yourself. Do so, secret. Danny Styla podcast, that's what I'm going with now, because it will turn into a PC very soon. And I don't mean a computer. We need computer equipment, but you know, these are the things we're going to be covering topics, media topics, and music topics. Music, media, music, both. So if some bitch goes missing, don't mean that in the wrong way, but some bitch goes missing, and everybody on YouTube's like, oh no, this like we'll be on that live trying to find them. We'll be trying to find them. You get me? Like we'll be investigating. I've seen other channels do it as well. So when you're watching all these videos on YouTube, instead of just sitting there like that, like I'm watching from a content creator's perspective on how I'm gonna, I will look at what I'm doing, and I will look at I will look at what YouTubing is. Now, YouTubing is not sitting there and moaning about your life, right? It isn't. A lot of people do it. I know that you know that, and if you're watching this right at this moment in time, at this second, you know that a hell of people use your channel to express their feelings. I couldn't give a about your feelings, man, right? I don't think anyone else does. If you're not on here for a laugh and you're not yourself, you're going to get down trolled. Everyone will, then you know what, you're going to go all up in your feelings and start moaning and shit, right? That's what happens. So you can't get to grips with it. Come and see me. Get yourself one of these pens. It'll chill you out. No, for real, man. People are getting up in the feelings. People are like, I don't like that comment. Someone better take that comment back. Like, do you know how many comments I see? People, if you're walking in the building, people, please hit the like button. It means like you've checked in. You get me? You know, like Big U and them over in America doing the checking in. Like this is like me now getting everyone checked in. So hit the like button, and then I know you've everyone's checked in. So it's like it should go to 12 right now. All right, 7. Yeah, someone's hit like though. Someone else hit the like with them, and then that's a ripple effect. Boom, boom, boom. It means that we're creating the future. Like that's good. You get me? We're creating the future. Think about that. That actually is true. This video, if you hit a like, will hit algorithms. We might be on here going on different. We've got the green screen in the background. I could turn it back on, but it'll start glitching. So we'll keep the green screen off for this moment in time. Yes, Carl. Nice one for joining, my mate. How are you? We're on here now because Danny Styla is building up the confidence tomorrow to go to the dentist. I have to be up real early. I have to get on a train. It's how bad this shit is. I've got to get on a train. But then I'm thinking to stay down there though. You know, like once I get there, I just think, fuck this. Like I'm not getting the train back the same day. So I might just go up there and get the operation done and then stay over. Right, I'm not doing that. But there and again though, I'm very what did we call it? Shit, impulsive. So I might be like, nah man, once I walk out of that dentist, yeah, like I'll probably be like, mate, take me home, man. And like, yeah. So I can't really promise anything. You know, I lie to myself in that sense. I need a light again. We need a light. I've got some beats there in the background. I've got some Dr. No, they're not even Dr. Dre beats. I'm lying, you know. They're not Dr. Dre. For some reason, I'm lying. What is the light? Is that man? Right, you have to stay with me and stay. Wait a sec. Carl, I hope you're good, mate. I do hope you well. Big up Zeus for joining as well. Big up our mate man there, Expo. You know the one. Expo's been doing posts. I believe that that Danny Christie will be fighting Deca round 2, is it? Is it number 2? I do that, yeah, because I think YouTube, I don't know if they flag you doing it. I've seen other people do it, so I believe that that's what you should do. But I remember when I said that I watch others, and I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. So it's like, right, because I used to sit there doing it like smoking on camera, whereas now I'm like, they don't put your video out there. They actually analyze your whole video. Do you know that, like, if I mention in here now secret, right, I'm talking at a speed, right, of no other individual in the world, right? Fast. All right, not the fastest, but one of them. Just a little bit, but one of them. A tiny, like, I'm a fast talker. Do you know that they pick up every word that you say, right? Yeah. And they put it in the description. So I'm not mentioning, you know, the Top G guy, you know, like his name, like we mention it on a regular, right? That's not good. You know, like we mention them presidents, the ex-presidents in America, that stuff, right? Them names, yeah, them names get put in our thing. That's why, yo, it's no good to talk about it unless that's what your channel is built around. Yeah, man. But anyone who knows me knows I just come on as a be myself. I'll have a buzz. I'll come on YouTube for a buzz, nothing else. I don't come on here for politics. If you've got politics, go and take them to a political table, because I don't do politics. It's not my thing, man. Like, it's all right me making it. I used to want to make a diss track at a YouTuber, stuff like that, right? But I don't like actually really rapping anymore. Like putting a street mentality into a song. Like, I don't like it, you know what I mean? Even if I'm talking about it in past history, like, yeah, we used to do this and that's what we was known for this. Yeah, we used to do that. And it's like, I've had a fucking enough. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being serious though when I'm saying you've had enough. Like, I've had enough of that shit in my life to now that I'm away from it completely. Yeah, right. I still know my people. Do you know what I'm saying? But everybody knows that I'm unactivated, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? I had to tell some, like, you know, I don't know if they're watching or don't watch, but I had to tell some of the females, man, Raz, you can't keep expecting, don't expect me to sort out absolutely everything, like getting on the phone to people and saying, listen, fucking leave her alone kind of thing, and having to do that fucking 2 or 3 times in the last 6 weeks. And I weren't happy about it. And I said on the last one, like, listen, Raz, I said, sort it out, man. Just, you're making me have to go into that mentality of having to tell people, like, so that's making me go off track into, like, developing into like a person that has that no care in the world situation shit going on in their life. When you see somebody that has no care in the world, because you want to, every time that you're stressed out your head and you look around and you see that person who walks past and they look like they've not got a problem in the world, but everyone's got problems, but everybody's dealing with them, right? Best having a problem, everyone wants to be that guy. So when I'm then putting threats out there, I'm then knowing that I've lock in with whoever and be like, yo, I might phone you in the next day or two, because this person that I phone now might take my threat and might run with it, right? Or might take my phone call and run with it. Yeah? I'm not painting a narrative, it's not YouTube. This is real what I'm talking about. And fucking narratives about it. They then, yeah, might think that he's cheeky, who does he think he is? So now we've got a problem. Because I've made the phone call. Why have I made the phone call? Because my friend girl feels like they're being stalked. Now they're starting to get a little bit worried. They only ever come to Danny if it really needs doing. Because they know that if I'll basically I want to know where they're at already. So I'm already 10 steps ahead. So that's something on the telephone call that I very make sure that it's established. Because obviously you're doing some stalking shit. You're making me girl mate feel uncomfortable. Now you're scaring her. So now she's asked me to ring you. I'm going to be nice and ask you to stop correctly. This can go, me and you can go at it. Do you think, you know, you and her are not in no relation, like, so if someone's got on the phone to you now, you're not, what do you want to do? Do you want to just leave it, or do you want to, like, show me and you start going at it like fucking children? Like, because I'd rather dead it with you than you respect the phone call. The lad respected the phone call. But then, no, still, you have then got to think to yourself, you know, a few lines on a Thursday night or something like that, and a few Stellas down in might make him brave and ring me up and say, who do you think you're at? Now there's a problem. You see the fucking ripple effect. So the ripple effect there is my friends know for a fact, like family. I'm talking about 2 individuals. Secret, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm on about. They know Secret. They know you, like, because of the phone. How many times I've been on the phone to you? Like, they know that I've got a friend that's female, that's Scottish. Like they're onto that. I was on the phone. Yes, Secret. Like, they know. They've been like, so they know you as well, if that makes sense. Not to see, like, you know what I mean. But same way you've not seen them, but you know who they are. So yeah, I made that fucking phone call 3 times the other week and I got pissed off about it. And because I'm thinking to myself, hang on, I'm trying to fucking keep myself out of bullshit, right? Yeah. Some guy walked off of me TV and I wanted to punch his skull right into next year when I catch hold of him, right? But I'm being told, Danny, just leave it. You're going to end up in jail. Leave it. Right? But then the next minute they want help with a dude. I get it that they're in fear, you get me, but you've got to be careful, man. When you tame that type of activity in your mind, you go away from it. When you move away, like I've moved away, and you can depart from that type of characteristics that you hold. You're never going to lose them, especially when you was born into it. Do you understand? You've got people who are trying to do it. You've got people that are trying to be it or trying to bin it. I don't know. Some people just talk like they've been there and done, and it's like, I don't see a fucking wind on you, no nothing. Like brass, like you know, there's some right weapons. Then there's some real people. Do you know? I've met some real people. Do you know? I've come across on YouTube. I've come across some good people, right? And I literally have come across some good people. Secret's one of them. I'm not going to name every single one of them. You know what I mean? Expo's definitely one of them. That someone might be like, how many times I go on like another podcast, right? And someone say, you're Danny from Expo, aren't? Is that Danny Styla from Expo? Like that will get said. So automatically, yeah. Obviously, I'm going to big up Expo. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then also as well, me and Expo speak outside of hours of YouTube. So I class him as a friend. You understand? Now the other week on a podcast, they can't let me fucking words out. Someone video record this motherfucking part. I couldn't get my words out, right? And Ice Queen was inside the chat. Yes, Tank, get your recorder out, mate. Right, Tank. I think you might have been there. The other day when I got asked about Dave, so Tank, you know for a fact you want to get your camera out, not your camera, but get your screen record out, because at the end of the day, I didn't get my fucking point out, right? It was not Mank Dank's fault. It was none of the other. It was just everybody talks too much, man. And I'm one of them when I'm speaking. I want like to say what I'm saying because I can't get to the bottom of what I'm saying. I've got a lot to say, so. When I'm trying to explain it, I just get cut off at the part where I say the boogeyman, and it's like after that, let me finish this motherfucking thing. What I'm saying. So, as Ice Queen said that day, let Danny Styla speak. So I'll speak. Right? Yeah, I've met Dave. I've met Dodgy Dave, Sir Dodgy Dave. Is anyone who'll know him as? I'm literally still in contact with him now. On the thing about the yes, I can see the recording sign Tank. Nice one, bro. So on the thing, I asked like, why did you meet Dave? Now, the only part that I've got to you is this guy was the boogeyman on YouTube, right? You know. Now I had been on. I know that he'll put this together. Do you? Dave got onto me because I backed Joey Morris, right? Dave was saying to me, yo, my man's no good for the plate. You get me? He's not part of the team, yo. He's not one of the members. He's Decker gang. The next thing, we was on Expo. My man got exposed and said that he's Decker's mate, right? On about Joey Morris. Then Double D gets in contact with me Says you're a sound lad. Don't back him. That'll fuck you up, Danny. A, B, C, D. Meeting him, yeah, he's one of them where he'd turn around, he's he had a little something going on. And I said to him, "Are you all right? Like, you good, bro? Like, I'm out and I'm out and about. We will meet." Dave then said, "Yeah, send me a postcode." No, I thought, like I said, man, all we know him is that Dave, at this point, like, was knocking doors. Someone the other day, that guy the other day started talking about he run the police after with me. One of probably the best thing that he done, so it weren't a fucking him turning up at his house and, you know, like golding it, like, right, like, make the law go in your direction. I don't, like, it's a funny one, isn't it? Like, I mean, you have to sort of, you're playing with someone like DH in that level, right? You're playing with the devil, right? Now, when I said that I didn't know about the past, I'd never Googled it. I understood that Dave had done some damn things, yeah, right? But what I'm saying is they've never went out my way. I don't even know Dave's second name, I know that it's out there, but I don't, because I don't go Googling like that. I'm not interested. I met Dave for how Dave was. Dave was cool with me. Me and Dave had a good, we was all right. It was pretty funny. We had a meal and all that lot, and we started laughing about it on Expo's show. But Expo's obviously deleted some lives and stuff like that as time's gone on. Me and Dave, when we met, it was literally I'm meeting him because at the end of the day, he said, you sound like a sound lad and all that. Hey, bam. I said, yo, we'll have a meet up, man. Then after that, you know what I mean? Then it's like content, you know, because I said, Joe, I said, I'll come to Decca's house with you, bro. I don't give a fuck. I said, I'm down with anything. You get me out, I'll roll along and go to the beach and jump in the beach waters. Shit, I'll come, like, for the fun of it. So that was me, yo. That was why I met Dave. When I was saying it was the boogeyman, what I was saying was, he's like, nobody knew who he was. Do you understand what I mean? I never went there on no sniper shit, like trying to get no fucking pictures, if you like, none of that type of shit. Like, I'm not like that, yo. Like, and if he said to me now, because he's got my number, if he said to me now, Danny, like, where are you? I'll come and meet. Like, he'll get a postcode and I'll meet him. The same thing with Expo. If Expo popped up and said, Joe, man, I'm rolling through, where are you? Bam, I'm going to pick you up and I'll roll with it because it's the people. The same thing as if Secret was on, if Secret was around and she said, come and meet. What I'm saying was, when saying that Dave was the boogeyman, I'm not saying that everybody's scared. I'm just saying that at that moment in time when I was meeting him, literally, it was like he was the boogeyman. Do you understand what I mean? Like everybody was. There was a lot of people, man. A Secret, I don't know, you're about to bang it in the comments, but how many people, Secret, were saying to me, please don't doorstep me and all this lot. And I was like, what you on about, doorstep you? Like, yeah, I know that you're with ABC and yeah. And I'm like, nah, we don't do that shit, yo. What you talking about? Do you remember Secret? UK's don't put Secret, you still alive. Yo. But yeah, man, so at the end of the day, that's that explained there, yeah. Because the other day I didn't get the reason to explain it. Now, would I go on a mission? Like, yeah, a lot of people like Dave as well. A lot of people don't like Dave, but that's YouTube, and then that's people. Some people think that if Elon was hibernating this time over here. UK. Ice Queen has always backed me when folk accused me of being another Scottish bird. That was written by Ice Queen. By Secret Squirrels, because you got Ice Queen written in front of me, sorry. Yeah, man. So I didn't get my point out. I didn't get that out when I got asked why did you meet, like how come you met him? What was like was what was the meeting? It was like right. It was like we were meeting up, yeah, for future content, and then also like to sort of like break the barrier. That's basically what real people like. If I'm having a meeting with somebody, like I was arranging to meet up with Dean, with Dean Lynch Wood. We was arranging up a meeting. And I've known Dean since the younger days, like since we was like 13, 14 years old. Yeah, I'll show you. I don't, sure. Another man. Yeah, at the end of the day, like people will say their bit. I mean, I couldn't go on, could UK Don, and I'm not on fighting anyone's corners or anything like that. No, nothing. What it is me just me getting my me getting my part out on the fact that everyone was on there talking, and when everyone was on there talking, I was thinking none of these motherfuckers ain't even met him. So that's what I was getting at. You get me? I was like, oh, you user in here, just proper slating it out, proper giving it to Ice Queen. So I'm trying to say, yo, I met the guy, and it's like, why? And it's like, why not? If that makes sense. Maybe so. Some people will be like hating right now. Some people are like, oh, you're terrible. You know what I mean? How could you do that? Yo, I don't know no logistics behind whatever, but that don't matter to me. I take someone as how you are today. If you've been jailed, done your thing, come out, you know, as long as it ain't no bleeding weird shit, no freakazoids, no zesty ass monster shit, none of that type of behaviour, right? But when it comes down to it, man, at the end of the day, um, get over it. Like literally, do get over it. Because you'll never get over it if you don't get over it now. Because like some people are still hollering the same shit as what we was 2-3 years ago. And it's like, have you done anything about it? And it's like they're like, no. Has it got you anywhere? No. But it's like, oh shit! See, UK Don's coming with a funny art. What type? UK Don, that's funny, man. So yeah, that's got out on this live. I've managed to get that out there. Tank will re-upload that for Danny, and it basically, like I say, I met Dave up on how he was, and when I met him, my man had info on the dudes that he was on the dudes that my man had info on. He had like a paper stack, like a journalist, man. That's why I was basically saying on the thing the other day, like my man knows how to track people down, like the negotiator. You get me, like you I don't, you know, at the moment I don't know whether I think he might be not well or, as I say, man, Dave's been quiet for quite a bit, but you know, Ice Queen's always having to fight the same bleeding battle, and I just think like, right, like, you know, people will be saying, well, she should go off YouTube, and it's like, well, really, like, should she? Like, you know, you don't have to be a part of the, you know, but people love the row. She can have a good row as well, man. I know this. I know that Ice Queen loves. Like I can't. No, at the same time, I bet sometimes she wishes she could just have a peaceful life. You know what I mean? What is going on here, man? With nuts and squirrels and the UK Don. UK Don's normally more crazy. And it's like a genuine question. What is your preference in regards to nuts, cashew or walnut? It's a secret. Secret said walnut, and then Don put squirrels don't eat walnuts. You've been exposed. The correct answer should have been pistachios. This is funny, man. Who needs topics when you've got mad chats? I'm partial to a bit of chocolate and hazelnut spread. Yeah, I like that shit with THC in it. Everything's got to have THC. Yeah, a bit expensive, a lot more expensive with the THC. Yeah. You got to fucking cook a quarter of it or something, and then literally just stick it into a jar of Nutella, whisk it. Then you've got to put it in the freezer, bring it back out the fridge. Yeah, school they do chocolate spread in Cambodia. Right, the motherfuckers over in Cambodia. Making me about light up. I want to light all this, man. It's gonna have to be a fleet one of these, isn't it? Fuck, you can't win, can you? So did you do chocolate spread? I don't know whether they would do UK Don, you know. I don't know whether they would. I don't think they would do chocolate spread in Cambodia. I can't see that. I can see him trying to get a good, trying to get shit together, you know. These are the types of places that people have got a rapid immigrate to, you know, when you become like the UK's most wanted man. And then you've got to get off to Cambodia and hope you've got like, no Diddy money. What do you think about this no Diddy as well, man? No Diddy. Do you think he did it? Do you actually think he did this shit? I'm starting to think twice. I know that he's into some freakazoids. I know that he's a freaky ass guy. He's a freak. You know what I mean? He wants to see his missus get ploughed by another man. That's naughty, man. Like, wow. That's cooking at its most. And I'm not talking about the kitchen. I'm on about cook hold. You know what I mean? About the cook hold. What your missus get? Like, what type of, that's devil behaviour. Like, you, no, man. And Adam 22 as well. He's another freakazoid, man. Letting Lena his own wife. And then when someone comes on and says something, he's like, that's a bit disrespectful to say about my wife. Wonder what the guy who was banging us saying. Wonder what he was saying when I'm a fan. I couldn't look at my missus in the same way. Like, I wouldn't be able to have kids and all that. I mean, the kids are being exposed to devil behaviour. I'm not saying that the kids are involved in the videos, but at the end of the day, they're being brought up by two parents. What's mad is wondering they don't have to be porn stars. So why are they doing it? Like, why do it? Like Adam 22, you could have just been a podcaster, but you're a man. You wanted to be a porn star so you can do freakazoid shit and take weird tablets and ecstasy pills and sit there, gurning it out your head, smashing Kazumi or something. You know what I mean? Before she was famous. That Kazumi's not bad looking, you know, sorry. Yeah, she's nice looking, but Beyonce, Rihanna, J-Lo. UK Don, man. Squirrel, don't be shy. Oh, secret. I feel like UK Don is he's on your case here. He's running it down because have you not checked in? Have you hit like? Secret, if you've not hit the like button, that's why I'd be on your case. Everybody like checking like Big U in America, you've got to check in now with podcasts. So with me, you get me? I'm gonna be up on this motherfucker every day, making sure everyone's checked in. Don't uncheck now. Don't let me see the numbers go down like the likes. Like you know, you're like yeah, it's a 10, and then you're like 9. Now you're supposed to go up. We get the green screen back on soon. We're going to the green screen where shit gets real mean. Should we listen to a song? Should we listen to that song by what's his name? Yeah, hey, that song's about it. What I'm always first to check in, Mr. D. Yeah, Big D, man, not Mr. D. It's Big D. Forget Big U. He's out the game, man. The Crips have gone. He's just left down to me. King Von's dead. Lil Durk's in jail. The Crips are all gone. No Jumper Crips have gone. DJ Academics is rolling with Kanye West and he's doing the KKK uniform. So DJ Academics is with him and 6ix9ine. They're all going to Japan and living there. Diddy's in jail. Yeah, man. So it's just down to me now. I'm here. I could report on the shit, you know what I mean? I could get out here. I could look, yeah, look, man. You know, man's a deep roller, you know. Man's a deep roller. Hit like for the Dr. Pepper, you know. Hit like, man. Hit like. Hit like. Look at that. Hit like. Hit like. Strawberries and cream. Oh shit, it's a genuine question, man. Oh, don't ask me if my train is a real or fake, bro, please. I swear to God, man, these are the night tickets. I know they're falling off, yeah. But I swear to God, yeah, right. The real UK Don. Oh, are you still having a bleeding tiff? Are you having a tiff? I would see it like with the sign. Nah, Secret's cool, man. Secret's cool, see, UK Don, man. Trust me, man. You're funny, bro. He's come on here. Secret, don't. He's playing you, man. He's playing you. He's doing what I'm doing. He's playing the role. Secret, look, man, you just fell for it, Secret, by writing that. I don't, but yeah, man, the YouTube politics, eh? These mean YouTube streets get realistic. Knowing it like for the Dr. Pepper, you know, when I'm pissed off about that part. Yeah, well retracted, well retracted. Hey, UK Don, what is it with that place there? That Cambodia, what is it about there, bro? I'm lighting up this thing, man. This is taking a piss, man. Got my streams going crazy. Right, people. Styla's struggling to find a light on. Them flies piss me off, you know. Do you know, because you've got to have the windows open and stuff. Well, the doors in this case, and the windows. But like, you leave them open and then flies, they don't come inside my house in like in big numbers. Do you know what I mean? I take them out when they come in. I'm on their asses, you get me, like I'm on there. I'll be on there. I'll be boom boom, you get me UK Don. Man's whipping out I'm lying, you know what I'm saying? I'm whipping out a spray. I wish I had the spray. Look, there's one there right now. If I had spray, I'd kill it. I'm telling you, look, the little bastard. They're horrible little fuckers. Move, you little demon. Get the fuck out of here. See it? I think I'm not packing. I'm packing. UK Don's trying. Yeah, secrets. How do I press the link to one of these? Oh, I might have to. I might have to do a StreamYard then. Secret. UK Don, who do you think that she is, bro? I'm telling you, she's definitely a female, fam. She's not the FBI. It's not a thingy video, is it? How do you share? I don't know how to do that. Not a video on it on YouTube where it goes into 2 screens. I've never done that. He thinks I'm that Samboy from Liverpool. Oh, you know, you're definitely not that. 100%. I know for a fact it's a female with a Scottish accent. Been on my. Yeah, this is why I say the chats are crazy. The YouTube mean streaks. Getting deep. Right, so we're gonna have a cup of tea. I'll put a StreamYard out for tonight. What day is it? Monday, innit? Yeah, because it'd be good because I'll open a StreamYard up tonight, guys. I'll literally, as soon as I've ended this video, yeah, I will put up the live. Secret can come on UK. I'll have the link straight away. Get it set up now. Why is Secret angry? Nice one, Tank. Right, we've got a war going. Right, I'm gonna have to do it now, then, aren't I? Right, gang. Thanks for watching the video. UK Don, you've got me in shock. Like super shocked. Even my dog's in shock. It's lay upside down like that, like looking at me upside down. Tank, why have you put that? But that was no point in hiding that off the camera, was it? There was no point. It's at the end of the video anyway. I couldn't really care. I just think you're. Right, yeah, I will set. Right, what time is it? 18:07. Right, we set for 6:30. I'm gonna set a live for 6:30 and we'll address this situation here. Will do, UK Don, will do. Yeah, I'll set a live up and Secret can come on and we can do some talking anyway. I've got a load of stuff to go over in regards to mad stuff that I've been watching media. Pretty much, yeah, man. Have a bit of a catch up with the audience. This one was a video. I like to do video uploads. A lot of people do say like people don't put a face on it. People don't put a face to it. People are twisted or people look fucked or people are drunk or yeah. Look, well you can see, man. I'm addicted to bleeding drinking Dr. Peppers, man. Like that. That's my thing. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and these types of things as well, man. I'm like a freakazoid when it comes to getting all types of different things, all different types of mad presents. Definitely. CBD CBD ones, man. Chilling. So we've got 10 likes in the building. That's a nice little ratio for an hour and 40-minute video. And avoid egos. That's it, Tank. That can be such good advice. I couldn't agree with you more. Don't ever let yourself get tripped out of position, out your character, who you are. In other words, when Tank says avoid egos is like, again, don't come on giving it the Brett May. That's what I'm gonna call this shit. When someone's giving it the Brett May, like, oh shit, my dog's getting up for a fight. I just mentioned that day, and my dog started waggling. I written a funny status, you know. I written a funny ass status. I written, yeah, I tell my dog to fuck off because she's staring at me. And she looks at me, then wags her tail. No one takes me serious no more. And then she was sat there like that, like she was, you know, just staring at me. And I just looked at her and said, "You looking at us, you carried on." And I went, "Fuck off." You know, like, just to say, like, I'm not, you know, you're not bullying me into walking here. You know what I mean? I've done it. You've had a good tail. Leave me alone. I swear to God. She started wagging her tail, and I just looked and I thought, I can't win. For fucking dog doesn't even take me serious, man. I tell her, I'm saying to the dog, fuck off, and she's wagging the tail at me as if to say, like, I just said to her, "You're dead good, you girl." But she, you know what it is? She knows that you're not being serious, you know. She can just hear the tone, you get me? So she doesn't, this is the thing, my dog doesn't know that like, doesn't understand what telling off is. She knows when I fall out with her. My thing, like if my dog had done something, let's say, if she, because I don't even think of anything that she could do wrong. She shouldn't ever do anything. But let's say, for instance, if I popped out now and the phone rung and I had to just run out, and she ripped the bag up that's on the side there, that'd be something usually I'd put away just to avoid that from happening. But I might run out and forget that bag there, it's got rubbish in, and come back and it's all over the floor. I will point at it and just say, "What's that?" And say, "Don't speak to me now." And then I'll go for about 10 minutes without making any eye contact. In that 10 minutes, she basically is like, "Oh no," like, and then you can see then she will feel like that bit of remorse. She's at the corner of my eye. I am like what she used to say, "Little shithead." And then after about that 10 minutes, I'll go, "Come here now," you know, stroke. That's to me how you end up with a nice dog when that's what your disciplinary is to your dog, is to fall out with the dog. Because I'm a single person as well living with my dog, so it's me and just her, you get me? So it's not so like, if I fall out with her, she knows that I'm not speaking to her. I live for my dog lives for me. I have, you know, but I have to religiously take her on the walks. I have to, yes, Tank, doggy's God backwards. Great, and good. Yeah, it's true, that. It is, yeah. But man, like, as well, my dog as well, let's talk about checking. My dog, yeah, keeps me checked in. Like, I've got to check in with my dog. Do you understand what I mean? Like, because I ain't allowed to leave this motherfucker. I feel like she's Big U. That dog's Big U in dog version. She should be under the RICO Act for kidnapping me, where I can't. She even ripped my passport up. Like, anyone that does that's trying to stop you from going anywhere. Do you agree with that? Do I have to get the passport out? I bet you're all thinking I'd love to get that passport out, see Danny's second name, so you can go and do your own weird mad YouTube shit, and then find absolutely fucking nothing. Which I'll buzz off the fact, like, I had a couple of YouTubers, yeah, proper, like, investigating, man, right? Talk about where I live, wonder what wing he was on and all this. Oh man, man was like, yeah, man was getting that, yeah. And I'm thinking these fucking idiots, man, can do all their own work that they want, because when they do actually finally get like their name, and they're like, yes, got it. They ain't doing. You ain't getting no newspaper reports from year 2000. Like social media weren't around back then. Like so, when we was in the papers for these little mad things like nicking JCBs and you know, we didn't try to nick it to make like do work with it. We crashed it. That was me and Isley's cousin and a few others. We did it when we were knocking down the school. Yeah, we got put in the newspaper for that. My mum weren't happy. Then there was a time that I was in a stolen vehicle, and there was a picture of me getting into the should be a YouTube Troll Awards. I think they should as well, Tank. I might have a speak. I might actually put that to Expo, you know, because Expo's got the platform. My platform's not great. Don't you think it should be better, Tank? Don't you think? What do you have to do? Do you know what I mean? Do you have to become a knobhead to get subscribers? Like, do you have to become a dick? Like, that's what I don't get. Like where Tank a minute ago said, avoid egos. So that's right in what he's saying, yeah. But like, sometimes bullshit works. Do you know what I mean? Now, Craig, yeah, I was watching the Danny G video, Craig, Hedgehog Man, right? I was watching him watch this. This is fucked up when you think about it in hindsight. I'm watching him watch Sean Atwood and Brett May, not Brett May, Danny G, the Viking, the so-called Viking. Oh, man, I've got to say that Craig had me laughing, you know. Craig talk about, yeah, Sean Atwood looked like an AI robot, and he's like, did you see his face at that bit? And like, he's good at doing that. That setup what Craig's got there, right, it's a nice setup. That, forget the background, I'm not on about the computer game machines, I'm on about the way that he's able to pull up all the stuff on the screen and stuff like that and get it. At the moment, yeah, that is exactly what I want, and so I can actually serve my purpose as to what I'm talking about. I'd love to be able to be talking now about the Big U indictment and stuff like that, and going through these things on YouTube. But then also as well, there's a lot of stuff going on in the UK that's not covered and stuff, and it is out there on Twitter, and you can gather this information and basically build yourself you can build yourself a live show out of the information that you've got. Unsigned artists, because you can get the songs to play on StreamYard. I know that you might be all thinking like, I didn't know that, so I found that out anyway. So you can also go and get yourself some underground artists and review bits. You can, you know, you need to have it popping where it's not, where you're not limited to, like, I mean, on here now I'm pissed off that I can't have it on the side, because if it was a side view, you'd have me little bleeding, my little thing over there, right? Yeah, you'd have that into the mix, right? And now we use yeah, that, right, don't mean shit, because it's just a video, right? But me as a YouTube, I'm not going to start leaning over here now just to get that in. I'm not that desperate, right? You can get me. But what I'm trying to get at is, you might be like, that ain't no set. I'm like, listen, that is a fucking setup, right? Because it's got this area, which is a black magic voodoo thing, right? That's that. And then that there says stay weird, yeah, right? Which everyone's weird, right? Then underneath that, yeah, you've got like a a candle to keep the demons away. You get me? And you think man's not lit? Is that what you're trying to say? You're trying to go on like I don't use the candle. Oh, and I broke the one, you know, one broke. But anyway, yeah. So then we've got that candle there. That there, yeah, is for demons. So when I'm fighting demons and shit, right? And then yeah, look at this now. Boom. You open that up, and there's another candle. And then here, this is one of them electric ones, yo. This is made by that company, right? Yeah, but I feel like I've been ripped off because it never comes on. Everyone's going to tell me it's run out of batteries, aren't they? John Smith. John Smith is a character on YouTube, which is plays his character Min. Yeah, he knows how to play. He knows how to roll the play. He knows how to argue up. I mean, you know, like this guy's done some pretty comical stuff in the short amount of time that Danny Styla. Because you've got to remember, gang, right? I didn't come from cesspit and that, right? No disrespect or out like that to any of them channels, right? I say like Expo and that one then cesspit and fighting trolls and John Smith and all that lot. They were the originators of this talking space in YouTube, which some people call the dark point. But at the end of the day, these dark points, if you ever look at how many subscribers some of the people have got, it gives a reason to us as to now it gives an answer as to why people don't come to mine as much, right, Tank, right? Because I don't do the rise bullshit. Do you understand where I'm coming from, brother? So they're like, do you know what? They'd rather be on somewhere if I was going in and saying, fuck this guy, fuck that guy, I'm not asked about him. If I catch him, I'll do A, B, C. They just want to see me crash out, bro. And when I do that, they subscribe because they want to see more bullshit. Now, every time that I come on the internet, you've got to be a bullshitter. Like Danny, who did the motherfucking interview, talk about rage, I get rage. Like, what the fuck's that? I think about you doing something to me missus and it just makes me want to go, what? This guy's a weirdo, yo. Who the fuck? And then who brought him back? Sean Atwood could tell that he was lying, right? And still brought him back on 3 times or twice again. And now he's just a meme. So he's not a YouTuber because he's got to know his shit's weird. Streamers is a thing, yeah. Streamers is, this is what live, right. So what I was researching into is like what tools are for what. So live videos, yeah, right? Check this, yeah. Live videos are for interacting with your audience. That's what a live video is actually for. That's what it states on the when you're looking this shit up, right? When you do a video upload, a premiere is if you were sort of doing a music video. That's what that'd be for. And your or if you release early, you know, one of them ones, you know, so it's people are watching live, even though it's in past history, it's been scheduled. Then there's the upload, which they tell you to not actually let your video go public for 24 hours since it's been uploaded on YouTube, so YouTube can read your video before they put it out there. A lot of people even made it very quick to say that I'm telling the truth, I just put the video straight out and just hope that it does well. But they have a pattern to this stuff to make it work. Once the equipment and that's rolling through, you know, that's when then yeah we can start dealing with that type of stuff. But we was in the middle of a move. We've moved offices, so now we're in this office. That's how it is. Should be a YouTube Trolls reward. Craig is the worst. If anyone else was doing it, it would probably work. John Smith had a huge audience. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go down now as well. I'm gonna try and find out what the what the secret, you know, like secret come on and say part. But yeah, man. Thanks for watching, gang, and I'll see you on the StreamYard in a very short amount of time. You may as well stay locked in because I'm going to be going live because we want to know what's going down. Peace out, gang. Like the video. Like the video. Like.